Introducing the Bebe Confort Axiss car seat. Now what you'll find is this is from 9 kilos up to 18 kilos, so that's approximately 9 months as a guesstimate, up to about 4 years. Now what you'll find is quite unique with this system, because what will happen is the car seat actually turns round, so it will actually go to the side of a driver's door. Just talking through the main features just to explain to you at the moment. So you've got your big grey button on the front here, and that will do your recline position. So if they do want to have a sleep, we can do that. But it's a very slick, smooth movement that you've got on there. 4 positions on that. You've also got the release for your straps, which is just hiding underneath here. And that will loosen that off. Normal fitting to actually take and undo your child's car seat, just marries in together. But you also have openings on the side here, so you can remove that well out of the way. It doesn't matter so much if it's winter time, but if that's summertime, those straps will get really quite hot, so that just keeps that well out of the way. You have got padding around the crutch strap, and you have on your shoulder straps as well, and that's sort of like a rubberized material that's on the back, and it's ribbed, so you'll find that there's no movement on that strap. Once it's in position, that will actually keep your child nice and supported. Now with a lot of them, you will find that your head support, you've actually got to do something at the back of your seat unit to allow you to move it up and down. With this system you don't need to, just loosen off the straps, and then all you do is hold that firmly, and you will find that that will either adjust up or down just by holding that firmly, and it will gradually grow as the child grows. And then again, just fitting that back into position. Just pull on your strap as normal, and it's usually the same idea, just 2 fingers between the child and the seat strap. What you'll find is it's all heavily padded. It is side impact protection as well, and you also have fully removable covers. Now we're just going to move on to, I've got one of these my side as well. You have one either side, and what it will allow you to do, if you pull on that, it will swing your seat round to whichever side you're actually loading your child into the car. Now the way that it works is you've actually got a clip that's hiding underneath your seat unit. It's here, and all that you do is adjust that. If I was to do it that way, it will turn around the other way, and just popping that back now. So we're going to have it the way that we're going to be doing it today. So again, just releasing that off, and that will allow that to swing round. When we do come to fit it, and I'm going to do it in a moment, you'll find that the seat belt goes all the way around the front here, and then it goes through a ratchet system that's on the back. The other thing that you will find is it also goes through the top part, but I've got a little clear dome on the top here. What you will find is when we have actually got the child strapped in and the seat is completely secure, you must have your child in the forward position, and it will go green. It must be in the green position, and the child must be forward facing before you can move your vehicle. The whole idea of having this releasing system is the fact that you can now load your child in, and you can move them with the child being in that seat conveniently, especially if you've got something like a bad back and you just want to pop them in. We all know what it's like to sort of go sideways on and put them in. You're doing that extra twisting on your back, and we don't want to do that really. And this will enable you to put them straight in, and again, nice and secure. So we're now going to fit it. So the seat belt comes all the way around the front. You'll find I've got exactly the same my side as you have your side. So I'm just fitting that through the clip that's there. It also goes through 2 little openings that are on the front. Just slides into position here, like so. And then we get round to your side, and I've already done it my side. You have almost like a double clip, and what you need to do is just feed the seat belt through, and it goes down under that part, and then you've got like a hook part that goes over the top, and all we're doing is just sliding it between that part. If you have a slight problem getting it in, just wiggle your seat belt backwards to forwards, because what it will do, if there is any sort of rucking on there or anything like that, that will just help to smooth that out. Into your seat belt, and then all we're doing is just tightening that in. And then what we're going to do is just turn your seat round, and what it allows you to do is find that part that I talked about earlier. So all you're doing is popping that through. You have a metal bar that has like a slot in the centre of it, and it's the black part surrounded by red, and then you've got your grey button on the side here. And what will happen is you just ratchet that whole system off, and what it does is just tightens off that belt. And in between doing that, just slide that into position as well, and then just keep ratcheting until that's really tight. Once you feel you're happy that you've got a nice tight seat unit with that, child goes in, green comes up on the back, and we're ready to go. We're now going to remove the seat itself. So all that we're going to do is swing the child round and obviously take them out, but if we're transferring it from one car to another, we have got on here, the grey part has a little black button on it, and what you're doing is just releasing that off, lift up, you'll hear a definite click, and what it will allow you to do is take off that ratchet, so it's not difficult to do. Release off your seatbelt from there, and then all you're doing is just releasing the whole central system all the way around here, and what you'll find is it's really easy to do. So just exactly the reverse of what we did in the first place. The hardest part is going to be just releasing off your ratchet, and that was actually very, very easy to do. So again, if you can't get it out of the opening, all that you do, just give that a slight wiggle, and that will come out quite easily. All the way round, and off you go to just move that into another vehicle or whatever you want to do with it.